kickoff.
We've got a kickoff right here.
What do you mean, we have a kickoff?
We're having a kickoff to honor the charter members of Risen Savior and also to kick off the celebration of Risen Savior's 50th anniversary year. Wow!
Our past pastor and our present pastor, John Steve.
All right, for our pastor.
You haven't changed. Great to see you. Sure. He hasn't changed.
Well, they must not be part of this group.
Yeah, you all have shirts like us, so it must be a kickoff, right?
Right. Yeah.
I've got an idea. Why don't we do a cheer? You know, we can do that cheer that BBS did.
Oh, yes, let's do it. Okay, are we ready? Not here, here, over here. Okay, the game
Was played
on Sunday, right in God's backyard.
And Jesus was the quarterback and Moses was the guard.
playing a grandstand.
Playing
the slide show.
Jesus made a touchdown. Jesus made a touchdown. Against those guys.
Maybe we should.
David, can you take a picture of them guys?
Jesus made a touchdown against those guys from hell. Go, God.
Stay with God. Rock them, Jesus. Sock them, Moses. Go with God. Stay with God. Yay, God.
Yay, there it is up on the screen. That's the kids up on the screen.
Now that we've really fluffed it up, how about all of you cheering our charter members? So on the screen it will be. You're lucky.
That's what they look like.
They did better than we did, obviously.
The game was played on Sunday, right in God's backyard.
Jesus was the quarterback and Moses was the guard. The angels in the grandstand gave out a mighty yell when Jesus scored a touchdown against those guys from hell. Go with God, stay with God, rock 'em Jesus, sock 'em Moses. Go with God, stay with God, rock, rock, sis, ma, yeah!
For the initial church, not the initial. There's Mr. Cruz.
choir was up there. Yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon, fellow Lutherans. Welcome to Lutheran Church of the Risen Savior's first of 4 planned dinners to celebrate our Joyous Jubilee and sharing of God's grace. Truly, through God's grace, Risen Savior has been blessed by the Lord when He sent Pastor Steve and Judy to us 15 years ago. That's not all. You just witnessed a smidgen of what Paul Gilmore does every day of the year.
Amen.
This takes a lot of dedication, like spending every day of the week in church. If you don't believe me, ask Andrew. He's working on video and sound projects every day of the week. Likewise, Paul's not alone. We have too many to mention here, volunteers, men and women, who volunteer every day, and they're so dedicated, and I might add, intelligent, that he is now serving his 3rd term.
I wouldn't call that intelligent.
I mentioned that something about intelligence. It's rumored that when he was at a mere 3 years of age, he could name all the United States presidents in order. Of course, there was only 2 that had served. It's an honor for me to introduce to you Mr., he likes to be called Mr. Terrence, also known as Mac McGowan, Chairman of Lutheran Church of the Risen Savior.
Good, I think. I knew I was going to follow a comedian, so I was on the internet looking around. And I found out there's 2 kinds of Lutherans. There's introverted Lutherans and extroverted Lutherans. An introverted Lutheran is a Lutheran that comes up and talks to you and looks at his shoes. An extroverted Lutheran is one that comes up and talks to you and looks at your shoes. Welcome, Bishop Stechholz. We'll ask him to say a few words. Maybe we'll climb into playing something on the piano. He was wailing pretty good on one of those old Lutheran chestnuts at the Saturday night service the other day, 50 years ago.
This is wonderful, and I'm not going to keep you long, but the only way I'm going to get to eat is to go through 3 or 4 little trivia things, and I'll do a few more trivial things later on. Hope it doesn't look too natural. And this should have been multiple choice, but it's not going to be. So what year did LCRS begin ministry in Green Valley, even if it wasn't by that name? 1964, okay? Whoever said 3, go to the back of the line.
It's great to be in your state and to be celebrating with you at the start of this 50th anniversary, your golden anniversary. And just think of all the things that you can do with things that are 50. You can go absolutely wild with things that are 50. and things that are golden. So you're in for a wonderful year with a lot of fun, as well as the 4 sit-down dinners that you're going to be having. So bravo to you and to Pastor Steve and the wonderful lay leadership and the staff leadership of this congregation. You're an outstanding congregation, and it is truly a joy to be with you. God richly bless you in the days, weeks, months, and years ahead and in your 50th anniversary year. Go, risen Savior.
So, when was the first service held in LCRS's own church building? Its own church building.
2 years ago?
I'm looking at our charter members.
What year? It was Easter Sunday.
That's right. It was Easter Sunday, which happened to be April 14th. 74. Look at that. See, we got these charter members. They know.
It was very cold
Very cold.
because we had no doors and no seats and no electricity, no heat in the building.
No doors, no seats, no electricity.
Unless you brought your own.
Well, that's why we say the church is not a building. In 1986, what editions were dedicated? 1986. Now we can pull in a lot more people.
And a fellowship hall.
Fellowship hall and the courtyard. Obviously, if you build a second building and the other one's there, it's the main courtyard. But it's very nice. Who remember? This is one of the trivia questions. This is just because I forgot. Who remembers what type of tree used to be out in the courtyard? Don't say messy. I know that.
Messy. Sycamore.
Russian olive? Bruce Lancia? See, I told you I couldn't say that. Sometime this year, I took a picture the day before it was cut down. And what year was the renovation and expansion that includes an enlarged nave, chancel, and narthex, as well as increased office area and library, dedicated?
1997.
98.
It was finished in 97. It was dedicated in January of 98, right? The week before Pastor Cruz left, right?
And thank you for the 50 years that you've been charter members and what you've given the risen Savior.
I want to first of all, again, say, because you can't say it too often, many thanks to the Joyous Jubilee Task Force, and to Stephen Ministers, who kind of toned it down a little bit. And I know the work is really only begun, but this is wonderful. And we thank God for you, all of you, and all who are serving here today. You sold lunch people. This isn't soul lunch, but you know, they just pick it up and start doing it. So, you're wonderful. Thank you.